Oh god, it wasn't a dream! Oh, it was real! Oh, it was real all along. I dreamt it was a beautiful dream. It wasn't really a beautiful dream, it was more like a nightmare that I was playing Mighty Number 9 on a channel. I believed it was fake. I was incorrect in that assumption. So, I own many games. I'm looking to my right and I have a whole, like, wooden room divider full of video games. I could play some of them. I have about 100 games on Steam that I've never played. I could play some of them. I have a couple of games I've been playing recently on Nintendo 3DS. I could play some of them. I have Pokemon Go, which isn't amazing where I live, because I live kind of in the middle of nowhere, and Pokemon and Pokestops and gyms are hard to come by. I could play that. But no, I've played through it once already, as you can see. It took me 5 hours. Most of that was watching the credits when we get to the credits. Oh, I'm gonna skip the credits, because fuck the credits. No, we can ignore that. Ignore all of that. I think the clear thing is a little medal on the side. I deserve a medal. I'm just gonna talk over these guys, because they're talking while I'm trying to explain things. There's subtitles, which are kind of useful. I'm just gonna talk over them, because I like the sound of my own voice more than theirs. I feel I have to interrupt this. This is a cutscene.
Absolutely, Professor White.
It's no movement, no lip movement, no real expressions.
Yes.
Dr. Sander on the left is a big smiley git.
Great idea. Wait,
What is that face in the corner?
His assimilation
What is this? Would you smile like that if you said the fate of the entire country lies in the balance with a big smile on your face? What is this game? I don't know, I'm scared. I'm not crying, I'm just sweating from my eyes. It is so warm. If this was a proper place of work, which is, you know, I guess someone is working here, it's me, I would complain to my boss that it is too warm to actually work properly.
You saved me!
Saved is not a word, woman. Get a dictionary. I will buy you a dictionary so we can talk in many details about what that word means. Destroy all humans, good game. Never played it, I've heard it's good, so I'm gonna say it's good, even though I have no experience of it. Whatever. Oh, I always see the explosion effects and it's not really good anyway. No, it's not. Oh, Abby, shut the fuck up, no one cares! I don't know why I got good for that. All I did was do something. All I did was press A, and you're praising me for pressing A. That is not a hard thing to do. What was I saying? I was talking about sheep, wasn't I? The reason why I brought them up, they make noise. Of course they do. They are animals. Animals are known for making noise. If you are a budding game developer watching me and saying, I would really like to know this guy's opinion on how to make video games, considering he's never made a video game in his entire life and has no experience in the industry or with the tools of the trade or any type of coding. If you want my opinion on what I think makes good game design, I would argue, insta-kill attacks, fuck them.
Is that you?
He's suddenly very literate. Literate is the word I was trying to say, like literature. Oh. I believe I have frozen. In an actual way. I've frozen in a way which is not supposed to... It's never frozen on me. This is new. Of course it was freeze on the fucking ice level.
After all, revenge is a dish best served cold.
Ice puns are funny.
Word, are you, Beck? Here, let me put some ice on it. Ooh.
It's not funny. Really, I hate ice puns. Maybe because I hate Batman versus Robin. That's the movie that needed to happen early this year. And you know, Superman is not a challenge. You want to fight Robin? I kind of like this. This is okay. I don't really like. I mean, Cryer's personality is kind of like adorable and playful in a way, but it's the puns. The puns I can deal with. Occasionally, I get physically violent with people when they spout puns because it's like, I'm being funny. Laugh at me. It's like, okay, you know. If you believe that, that's fine. Just puns are an acquired taste, and sometimes it's something which it's something that I don't acquire very often. So insta-kill spikes, very much a no part of a game. Enemies that knock you into said insta-kill spikes, also very much no. Slippy ice physics that slip you into insta-kill spikes. Fuck this level. Oh, no. I like to think that in the time I've spent playing this game. I've got decently good at it. I say this is... Oh, no, 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 no. Let's have a change of tact. I was going to say that in my time of playing this game, I like to think that I've got pretty decent at it. This doesn't feel like a challenge. It feels like a cheap challenge, and not really one that I appreciate. All that it needed was for me to use my brain. So that was nice. That was fun.
All that's left is for you to flush number 2.
What kind of joke was that, you incredibly respectful human being? You're not even a human being, you're a robot. There's a life over here. You bet your life. That wasn't a life, but I'll just say you bet your life that I'm gonna go get that life, but it wasn't a life. My joke was ruined. I'm making puns. You see what that fucking ice level did to me? I deserve that. So, okay, ignore him. Basically, when he was talking about, yes, it's so clear and concise, it's clearly mine, I'm such an intelligent individual. He had his mouth open like, and it kind of ruins it a little bit. You have this very clever scientist just going, and it's very counterintuitive. So, fix it. I'm just ramming into you with my digging material, with my digging software? You don't have digging software. Digging hardware! That's the word I wanted to use.
Now then, Beck, you needn't fight every robot you see. Our objective...
Then why is there a score count in the top right? I am very concerned with fighting every robot. He is quick. I'm very concerned with fighting every robot I meet, because that's how I get a high score, and I'm a high score junkie, as is everyone who plays this game. Now then, how are we going to do this? There is a way. Where there's a will, there's a way, and my name is Will, so that means something. The world is in crisis. No one knows what to do. They must call on a special robot for help. And yet you are smiling still. You know, the world's gone to shit, everything's gone wrong, everything's real bad, and you are smiling at me in this time of need, when you need the courage of one individual to rise up above the evil in the world. You are smiling at me like a moron. Now then, the famous thing about the credits of Mighty No. 9, and the fascinating thing is, it's not the fact that there's a rap song in the credits. The rap song is only like 5 minutes long. The credits are longer than that. They're longer than 5 minutes. You want to guess how long they are? I think they're the longest. They've got to be the longest credit sequence of any media ever. Has there ever been a Kickstarter game which has actually shown all the backers at the end? Because I can't think of too many Kickstarter games that were as popular as this game in terms of how many people backed it, or just simply, you know, was set up in such a way that this might needed to be at the end. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. A lot of them are generous backers, so good on them for that. You might notice, we'll do this again. This is how you find the number of backers, effectively. We'll go like 350 or something like that. It doesn't immediately cut to it, it just makes it red. So a generous backer, there they are. The concerning thing when I found this originally, as you may have noticed already, there are 5 digits. They go high as 90,000. What we can do, have I mentioned yet that the credits in this game are 4 hours long, supposedly? What I can do is skip to the next part. It's a bit concerning when we're on 1400 and you can skip to the next part, which is 10,000 rather, to 20,000. Little bit concerning. The rap song keeps going, which is lovely, because we need that at the end of the day. Fine thing to have. I'm going to skip all of them, because I briefly... I can't remember how many of it I sat through originally, but I'm not going to do it now.
20XX, we living in the future now. Getting by a little better than we used to now. But it ain't all good, cause my hood's in a panic, so the government suggested robotic enhancements. It's to level the playing field, but they ain't playing fair, so they be forced to yield. Dr. White made 9 siblings, called the mighty numbers to boost competition. Always in the top ranks, they weren't dangerous, they probably shot blanks. But one day there was a cybercrime that made the top robot team lose their mind.